travelers. Welcome back to Astrology Meow blog, where we decode the mysteries of life, love, and everything in between. I'm Maya Cat, and today we're diving into a hope horoscope for Aries in July 2025. To help us navigate it all, I've enlisted the brilliant Brian. Get comfy, grab your go-to beverage, and let him work his magic. Brian, take the wheel.
Thanks, Maya. You always set the stage beautifully. Now let's explore how these cosmic movements will ripple through our lives and what they mean for the bigger picture. An astrological survival guide for Aries in the Age of Aquarius and the return of Ophiuchus. For too long, dear Aries, you've been playing house guest in your own life. The Age of Pisces was a cosmic cage match where you were taught to doubt, defer, apologize, and adjust until you barely recognized your reflection. But guess what? That era just got cancelled, like a bad reality show that overstayed its welcome. Now begins something irreversible. Think of it as the Great Unlock, a celestial heist where Ophiuchus, the 13th zodiac sign who missed out on centuries of astrological hype, breaks 7 marks, rips off masks, and hands you back the keys to your kingdom. We're not talking about vague vibes or mystical mumbo-jumbo. We're talking real-life transformation, freedom, joy, money, peace, and the right to live by your own damn rules. And yes, July is when the tectonic plates of your destiny start shifting. Not like a gentle sunrise, but more like a meteor hitting a snooze button. If you want to know what was hidden behind those 7 marks and why now is your time to rise, buckle up, Buttercup. July 4th, not just Independence Day for Americans, but also Independence Day for you. On this day, Neptune turns retrograde in your 5th house of creativity, drama, and emotional scripts. The very place where you kept reenacting the same tired stories, thinking this must be how it's supposed to go. Pisces made you believe that softness, silence, and self-sacrifice were virtues. Now, it's time to flip the script. You're not here to wait anymore. You're here to initiate, move, decide, and stop asking for permission from people who don't even know their own minds. Chiron activates your karma on July 7th. Welcome to the House of Karmic Comebacks. This is where all the old stuff, betrayals, suppressed emotions, silent suffering, comes back into your hands not as pain but as power. You get to process past mistakes without drama, guilt, or pity. Just clean energy to fuel your next chapter. Some people will leave on their own, others might get mad. But whatever remains around you will align with your new frequency. This is truth-based cleansing, baby. No more pretending and no more staying out of habit. Saturn enters Leo July 13th. Saturn, the planet of structure and responsibility, steps into your 7th house of accumulation. This isn't just about relationships, it's about what you can hold on to, manage and build. Finally, you're allowed to say no to people who expect you to save them. You see through manipulators like glass. And now that's not just a personality trait, it's a weapon. You don't have to adapt anymore. You can set your own rules. Whether that means quitting a job that treats you like a puppet, ditching debt, or burning bridges, if it makes sense, Saturn gives you the green light. Let's talk about the M word. Yes, money. And no, don't hide behind phrases like, oh, happiness isn't about money. Honey, we've heard that one. Happiness without financial freedom is like a cake without sugar. Technically edible, but kind of pointless. Aquarius and Ophiuchus are bringing you a simple principle. Listen to it, because finally you can stop relying on handouts, family, bosses, or romantic partners who help you only to later lord it over you with, "You owe me gratitude." Love used to be your Achilles heel, especially for Aries women who took on men with potential they thought they could fix. You gave love, support, inspiration, forgiveness, and got lies, coldness, betrayal, and flimsy excuses in return. Men, yeah, you suffered too. Trying to push forward only to be told you were too direct, too rough, or too decisive. Classic. But now Ophiuchus has activated a hard filter. Fire signs don't vibe with temporary connections based on sacrifice and silence anymore. Only one model works now. Mutuality without victims, without degradation, without silence. Mars meets Ketu in Virgo on July 20th. This is payback time, especially for old relationship patterns where you hoped the person would change. Spoiler, they won't. Never did. Never planned to. Your ninth house is now your new normal zone, where three things matter. For men, knowing that even if you mess up, freak out or yell, you won't be abandoned. For women, feeling safe without needing to act like a nice girl. And for everyone, being heard without drama, tests, or proving your worth. If this isn't happening in your life, it's not love, it's a script, and the bill for that script is coming due. Aries women, there's a high chance you'll meet a man who doesn't drain your energy, doesn't need saving, and doesn't compete with you. This is your shot at balanced, peaceful partnership. Don't push him away just because it feels too calm. Single folks, unexpected male interest is possible, especially if you've been flying solo. Old contacts may resurface with new energy. Don't be cynical, just observe. Couples, serious talks are possible without conflict. So speak up. Second half of July. Men, watch your impulses. Words said on autopilot can destroy trust. Learn to cool your ego. Mars enters Libra July 28th. Libra, classic enemy territory for Aries. Compromise, negotiation, submission. But in the Age of Ophiuchus, this is not a curse. This is a test. Your 12th house of liberation says you no longer have to live by anyone else's rules. Not parents, not kids, not partners, not even the people you love. This isn't selfishness, it's survival instinct. You're not 15 anymore, you don't have to be convenient for everyone. Want to help? Do it. Want to ignore? Do that. Want to shut up? Knock yourself out. Chiron goes retrograde in your personal pain zone, but instead of burying that pain, use it as fuel. You finally understand you don't have to always cope. Showing weakness won't break you. Walking away won't make you alone. This retrograde isn't about depression, it's about rehabilitation. You're not a hero, you're human, and humans deserve to live for themselves, not just to be praised. Chiron Awakens your joy. And in your 11th house of hopes and wishes, Chiron activates your personal sector of happiness. It's not abstract, not spiritual, but real, physical, tangible joy. When you're truly living, three things happen. First, joy stops depending on achievements. You just enjoy being alive. Your body, your day, your silence. Second, you no longer feel guilty about it. Third, the endless what-ifs vanish. Because, Ophiuchus came to take back your right to be yourself, without apology. Pandora's warning. This sign isn't a gift, it's a warning, like opening Pandora's box. So listen closely, because you're Aries. Fast action, fast mistakes. There's a moral reckoning now. In the Age of Aquarius, you're responsible for every decision, not to society, but to yourself. Honesty is your only salvation. Don't take what's not yours. Ideas, people, objects, you can trick your way through, but Ophiuchus hits later, when you least expect it. And welcome to Ophiuchus. For over 2,000 years, the sun moved through the age of compassionate Pisces, hiding the true powers of the stars. During that time, we accumulated enough space, 30 extra days, to form the 13th sector, the constellation of Ophiuchus. This year in November, Jupiter enters Ophiuchus, marking the beginning of a massive astrological shift. The era of unconventional Aquarius is fully underway. All signs get new astrological attributes. This is your moment. The age of Pisces is gone, Aquarius is here, Ophiuchus is awake, and Aries? You're finally free to live, not just dream. So go ahead, burn the old scripts, build your fire, and remember, you were born to blaze trails, not follow footsteps.
And boom, another episode bites the dust. The universe is speaking, but only you can decide whether to listen. If you dug this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more stellar content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay sharp, stay soulful, and keep glowing brighter than a supernova. Meow FF.